Smash. Always talking. Y'all know about Qwen 2.5 Coder Instruct. This has been hyped. It's so small. 32 billion parameter model, which means we can run it at like, if we had a fast enough GPU, we could run this at like hundreds of tokens per second. And it's better than GPT-4o at coding, which is crazy. Better than DeepSeek, better than GPT-4o. It's just such a crazy coding model. And I figured out how to get not only this model, but any Hugging Face model for free through an API or through a chat. And it's called glhf chat, guys. This is sick. So yeah, as you can see here, I've already been talking to Qwen 2.5 Coder. So I found this. The normal Qwen coder, like this one here by Qwen, like author Qwen. So on Hugging Face, it goes author and then model name. The one by Qwen is only 32,000 token context window, and it has some bugs. Although it does say it has long context support. When you try run this, the default parameters only gives you 32,000 context output. But shout out to Daniel Han, the founder of Onslaught. They made a whole bunch of bug fixes to Qwen 2.5. Daniel is an amazing engineer. They founded Onslaught, which makes fine-tuning faster, and they live in so yeah, they released all these like GGUF models of Qwen 2.5 with like the bug fixes and the 128k load. You can load any Hugging Face model, not a GGUF, but any like normal PyTorch model into glhf chat. You just go into glhf chat, you go new chat, and you just paste a link from Hugging Face here, and it should load that up. Now, if you, okay, this one didn't work. If you want to load it into like as an API, you click on your, you have to log in for that. Click on your account in the bottom left and go API settings. And here it gives you the base URL and your API key. And it's just an OpenAI compatible base URL. So I've got that working with Aider here. So let me open up my terminal. Check me out. This is my terminal. We're gonna Z into, I've been working on this video editor app. It's broken at the moment, but if you see, yeah, here. So the way you do it with Aider is you set your OpenAPI base to glhf chat /API/OpenAI/v1, and the model name has to start with OpenAI. That's like a light LLM thing, I think. And then HF, that shows you it's a Hugging Face model, colon, the author name, and the model name. So I'm using this one by Xingyao because it's the only one I found yesterday with the 128k context. And I put my API key here, please don't steal it. And yeah, I've also done the yes flag. So that means now we can run autonomously, recursively. And I've just been trying to get it to fix this test. So I've set up like automated testing here. And if I run /test, it should run this test and try to fix it automatically with the yes flag. So we'll leave that running. And let's read chat here. I think it takes a little while for the API to run. So sometimes I like to prop it in here. Like if you get like light LLM issues, it sometimes means like the model isn't ready. Yeah, see, initializing assistant. So I think it takes a little while for the, like, I mean, it makes sense. You can't really expect it to be instant. So we'll wait until this this model is actually ready. But in terms of like realistic capabilities, I'm not sure if Qwen model will actually be any good with large code bases. I think it's still more of like a smaller thing. But like with small things, based on the Ada leaderboard, it should be like super good, better than 4.0. But I have like doubts that it scales to be as good with large code bases as well. Yeah, so let's just, okay, it's ready now. Let's try that again next time. Windsurf. Oh, Windsurf. Okay, sorry. Thanks, guys. Windsurf. Let's go straight into it right now. IDE. So, man, Windsurf, I think all AI features aside, using Windsurf is a no-brainer for one simple reason, and that's I think they give you unlimited Claude 3.5 Sonnet for $10 a month. Unlimited access to Claude 3.2 Sonnet for $10 a month. You know how crazy that is? You know how much I spent? Like $50 in a day. No, not really. I spent like at least $10 a day using Sonnet, and I would have used it so much more. I could easily use like $50 a day with Sonnet API. So yeah. Oh, but looks like they limit you here though with Cascade. So you have unlimited Sonnet, but you don't have unlimited Cascade. So Cascade is like their answer to Composer. Hi. Let's have a look. Composer being Cursor's kind of way to do AI changes multi-file. Let's have a look at this.
I'm Anshul from the Codium team, and today I'm going to give a really quick crash course on using Cascade, the new modality inside the Windsurf editor. Cascade can be thought of
You can tell just by looking at this guy that he's smart.
as the evolution of chat.
Not
and
to
we
judge
made it
him,
incredibly
but,
powerful
I mean, I
by
did
giving it
just judge
access
him.
to your existing knowledge bases, a lot of different tools, and what you're doing in the editor.
Nah, he's talking too slow. We're just gonna get straight into it. Welcome to Windsurf. Let's I can close it. Okay, set up, import from VS Code to start fresh. Yeah, great. So is this also a VS Code fork? I think it is. So yeah, we'll still have all our VS Code extensions. So we can still have Qwen and such inside this. One of my okay, I'm gonna not import the extensions because I have so many extensions, and last time I did this in Cursor, it tried to install like 50 extensions at the same time and it just got way too slow. So we're not gonna load the extension. I'm tossing up between Synthwave and Tokyo Night here. These great. We give us a preview. Actually solarized. I'm gonna go solarized. Okay, so we need to sign up to get the free features. That's fine. You love that Synthwave as a choice. Did you choose Synthwave? What theme are you guys rocking? Solarized? Yeah, I did solarized. Solarized looked cool. Just based off like, I don't know. So this panel I have here isn't an IPS panel, so some of the like dark colors and stuff just don't look great. But is this solarized? This doesn't look solarized anymore. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. How's it looking for you guys? Okay, this looks good. Okay, code with Cascade, open command palette, open folder, or we can generate a project. Let's open my block editor. I love this app. I think we're on the right part of it. Do I still have my shortcuts? No, so it looks like my shortcut for, actually, is that no, yeah. I have a VS Code shortcut for opening terminal. Normally, it doesn't seem to work fine. We can just... So I've struggled to do refactoring with Ada and Sonnet when this main.py got really big. Right now, it's... How big is it? Oh, this is really big. 15,000 lines. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Is this solarized? This does not feel like solarized. Guys, is this solarized theme? This does not feel like solarized to me. So pretty much I have this really big main.py, which is okay. One issue with this big main.py is that when I feed it into AI models, it can fill up the context. Now there's different classes and stuff here, like class audio block, class block manager. So I think where it's possible to split this big main.py file out into smaller files. Now I've tried this multiple times with Ada and Gemini, Ada and Sonnet, and every time there's like some bugs and it's like not very well. So we're gonna try it with Cascade. And okay, so they have a write mode and a chat mode, which is really cool. So sometimes you just want to ask questions about your database and you don't want it to make changes. So that's where you use chat mode. Now, it would be really great if we can start in chat mode and then do write mode. That's a strategy I use in Ada. So first we get the model to like make a plan, and then we get it to write the changes. Okay, so we're gonna start in chat mode. I'm gonna at my main.py. We're gonna be like, make a plan to modularize. Is that a word? Modularize. Let me just double check that that's a word. To design or produce something in separate sections. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I meant. To modularize main.py into smaller helper modules, organize them in folders, etc. using best code practices. Let's try that. All right, so this is using chat mode, so hopefully it won't change any files. It will just make the changes for us. What is Windsurf? Windsurf is the new latest VS Code fork AI editing tool. All right, we have a plan here. Oh, this is sick. Okay, so now I think we can go into write mode with Windsurf, and I'm gonna say, execute this plan. Here we go. Come on, Cascade. Modularize my code. Tech friend Hindi, thank you so much. Amazing. Bro, imitation is the greatest form of flattery or something. How many forks of VS Code are there? Yeah, so many, dude. Hey, I'm all for it. Okay, make deer. Okay, great. This runs CLI commands. That's awesome. Okay, so make deer had an issue. So it's gonna try to use Python to create. Oh, that's so good. That's so smart. So I think make deer may be something with my Windows, or maybe make deer isn't a thing on Windows. But it used Python to create the folders, which is such a smart thing. I don't know if that's something that they put in the system prompt, or just Claude Sonnet knows that Python would work when make deer doesn't work. Super cool either way. What is wrong with the OG VS Code? It doesn't have Cascade. It doesn't have Composer. I mean, they've made an extension now, but I don't think it's as good. I've heard really good things about Windsurf. What's Cascade? Cascade is this. It's pretty much, if you've heard of Composer by Cursor. You could pretty much think of Cascade by Windsurf as the same as Composer by Cursor. What is it? Okay, we can accept all the file changes with one click, which is super nice. Now, oh, there's still remaining modules. Continue. One question I have is, does this commit itself? I don't think it does. We can double check by bringing my Git visualizer up. I mean, they have their own. Yeah, okay. So it didn't actually commit these changes, which is fine. Like I didn't normally commit changes every change until something was either working or I was like, okay, this is good enough to commit. But since using Aider and it's like pretty much designed to commit every small change, I've just been letting that change. And it's been really helpful to like roll back and stuff, because now we're overriding changes and it's going to be more difficult to roll back. But there is a thing in VS Code called history. Now, how do we find it? If you go Control-Shift-P in VS Code, you bring up this menu. It's like the quick commands menu, and here you can search for everything. So I search for history, and we can see local history, clear editors. No, timeline. Actually, it's called timeline. Timeline. Focus on timeline view. Yes, here we go. Okay, so there's a thing in VS Code called timeline. This should technically have every... No, this is a Git timeline. No, that's not it either. Guys, how the fuck does anyone know timeline? This is my first time using Windsurf, but a lot of people say they like Cascade better than Composer. I can tell you now, Composer still can't run CLI commands. So that's one reason why Cascade's a lot better. Other than that, it's definitely too early for me to give a definite answer to that. Is Cascade free? Yes. Obviously not fully free. There's a limit. We can look at Codium's pricing. On the free tier, you get unlimited autocomplete, unlimited in-editor chats, unlimited AI command instructions, Cascade in read-only mode. What? Okay. I mean, I'm probably on the free trial, I'd assume. So you can start a free trial. I haven't put in a credit card or anything, but you get 1,000 steps per month for Cascade. Which is good. Double the amount of Composer things you get for $20 a month, I guess. Is Cascade using Sonnet? Yes. You can change a model. I'm using Sonnet, but you can change the model to 4.0 Sonnet or their own Cascade base model. I think Sonnet's probably the best, so I'm just running. Oh, my tests are passing! Actually, I think the first two always passed. Let's see if the third one passes. Timed out. But yeah, obviously, okay, what other features do they have other than Cascade? Cascade, super complete. Oh, this is sick. So this is kind of like, Cursors. Oh yeah, awesome. This is perfect. This is like Cursor's autocomplete. Cursor plus or whatever they call it now. Copilot plus. This is good because before Cursor bring out that feature, we hadn't seen anyone else do autocomplete that also suggests, I guess they're not showing that they like more than just auto completing the next line, but like changing locations and whole sections and stuff. Doesn't really look like, okay, maybe they don't jump to different files, but it's a step in the right direction for sure. Chat and command, yeah, pretty much all the basic Cursor AI features. Oh, it's increasing the timeout. No, whatever, we're just gonna leave this run. I'm like pretty skeptical that this Qwen coder is gonna be able to fix this test, unfortunately. But I mean, given enough time, do you think it would? I just feel like I'm gonna run this like autonomously forever and see if it ever like fixes the test. Samway says, revert to previous steps. You have the ability to revert changes that Cascade has meant. Oh, really? Where is that? Is it in history? Or how do you do that? Oh, here we go. So there's a button here. Revert to this step. Awesome. So we can actually revert to the very first. Oh, excellent. Thanks for bringing that to our attention. That is really helpful. I don't think Cursor has that option to revert to particular steps. That is super nice. Thank you for that, Soundwaves. But reverts are irreversible, so be careful. So we could stash with Git before reverting. Do I have a 9 to 5 job? I do not. Okay, one thing that Cascade can't do that Qwen and Aider, well, not Aider by default, but Qwen does, is runs its own thing so we can get... Oh, can we help you test? Yes. Test and fix issues. Okay, so this can run CLI commands. So let's see if it can test itself. Please test. Okay, yes, good. It's gonna run it. And there we go. No module name side 6. So we just need to do pip install, hopefully. Nice, it actually checks the requirements.txt. That's even better. It's gonna add the dependencies. Pip install our requirements. Perfect. Oh, actually this isn't in... Okay, so it's not... I normally run this in a conda environment, but now it's just running it normally, which is fine. There's no real issue for that. Okay, that was Windsurf. I'm not gonna go too much deeper into that. And also Qwen coders, probably as expected, not really making any positive progress. But definitely, I think Windsurf and Cascade are very, very well built tools. And they definitely will provide great competition to Cursor. I'll put it on my fucking creator tools, I guess. 6 minutes, and we're going to be looking into Globe Engineer first. Globe is the maker of Globe Explorer. Globe's mission is to optimally represent information for human comprehension. That's a really cool mission. I love it when companies distill their mission into one really small, good sentence. So what is Globe Explorer? It's an AI-powered knowledge exploration tool designed for in-depth learning and research. It combines AI with a highly visual interactive interface to present topics as a network of interconnected ideas. That's so cool. Creating a mind map of any chosen subject. This approach makes Globe Explorer an ideal resource for students, educators, and professionals who need a structured, comprehensive view of complex subjects without the need to sift through traditional search engine results. Features. You can explore virtually any topic, benefiting from features like visual breakdowns, annotated insights, and connections to relevant multimedia resources, including videos and articles. In essence, it functions as a personalized, dynamic alternative to Wikipedia, offering deeper context on subjects for enhanced learning and productivity in a user-friendly and intuitive format. Super cool. So instead of just reading a block of text, this actually gives you a mind map for any topic, which I think is super cool. This is it. So you go to explorerglobe.engineer, I believe. Explorer.globe.engineer, and you come to this page. Very similar to like a Google search page. Here they have some popular topics: material science, peripheral nervous system, neuron anatomy. These are all pretty cool. I want to do an interesting subject. I don't know how well Oh, you can even upload images to Globe Explorer. That's pretty cool. I want to learn about Python version and environment management. This is a bit of a tricky one. I don't expect it to do a good thing, but let's see if what I'm hoping is we can see a branch for PyN, a branch for VN, a branch for Conda, and no, let's see what happens. Go Python versions. We have a node for each Python version. Oh, we have a little table of contents here. Python versions. Here we go. Version and management. So there's virtual environments, there's Conda environments, environment variables. Awesome. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So I need to sneeze. So you get this high level of every topic under the main topic. So I said version and environment management, and it's given me all the potential topics for virtual environments, package management, deployment. And then you can have a quick browse through, and then whichever one topic is interesting to you, you can go deeper into. So let's see. Here we go. PyN virtual environment, Python version. So we can say, I actually kind of want to learn about Miniconda. I think we can click on Miniconda, and then it opens up a whole new branch of Miniconda, and it still has all your previous branches here, which is really cool. And we can learn about dependency resolution, which is one of the big things. It tells us here in a nice little sentence, Conda is a package and environment management system that comes with Miniconda, allows you to create isolated Python environments with specific versions. That's super nice. They have Pro Turbo and Pro Research, which I don't have access to. There's also some other videos. Oh, look, Riley made a video on it. Let's have a look at this.
Teach me about automation with AI. Enter. Check this. It's going to generate this beautifully structured map here. Techniques for prompting ChatGPT as a content creator. Look at this. And so it shows you these diagrams from the internet, zero-shot learning. What's that all about? Click on that and it immediately opens a new one. So now you can deep into this visual learning.
His energy is so much better than mine. I'm just yapping and he's like, wow guys, look at this. Amazing. Hard reset. Okay, here we go. Boom. What are we looking at here? Investing. ETFs. Awesome. What about hydration without investing? Hydration. See, I thought hydration was just about water, but it turns out hydration is also about electrolytes. Is that right? Is there any mention of electrolytes here? See? Electrolytes. I don't know. It's a debatable thing. Fluid intake and electrolyte balance. So you can't just have water. You gotta have salt, potassium, magnesium. Today I learned, kids. Stay hydrated. You have to like it more for the video to actually stick. Yeah. Nice, I see. Urine color assessment. Here we go. Now this doesn't say it, but I've heard there's actually potential to be overly hydrated. If you have white pee, it's actually overhydrated. Hey, look at this. If you pee white, it's actually such a cool way to learn. I love learning through diagrams and stuff. Shout out to Globe Engineer. It's so much better than just text. But In saying that, I do like how Perplexity, the text that it shows is a lot more concise and to the point. If I go like, what are the key points in hydration? Or maybe I won't even say that. Let's just say hydration. I think it'll still give me just the key points. See, it's a lot less dense than, although it doesn't have the nice diagrams. I do love the nice diagrams. I probably prefer the diagrams. Does this say anything about overhydration? No, it doesn't. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Okay, challenge. Yo, welcome to the stream. I'm opening up WebSim. It's not what it seems. I'm gonna make an app in less than 6 minutes. You can count the digits. It's only 6 minutes. Shit, I gotta sign in with Google. Use my account. You don't even really know the amount. It's a lot. I'm gonna prompt it. That was it? Damn, that was fast. Okay. We want to make a mind map generator app. The user can input a topic and the web app generates a breadth first mind map. First, a list of all the topics grouped, all the subtopics grouped. Then oh my god, the instrumental was so slow. Then the user can recursively go deeper into subtopics. Okay, boom, that's the prompt. We're gonna create an open source globe engineer just off that. Now, I think WebSim has an inbuilt like LLM thing. I'm probably wrong. We're gonna find out. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go, mind map generator. Oh my god, this instrumental sucks, bro. Alright, we're gonna go a cappella. Or we're just not gonna rap. Okay, enter topic, artificial intelligence. Generate, okay. Okay, so, okay, we need to give it access to an API. Complexity API? We need an API key? Probably, right? Bearer token, yeah. Yeah, I knew this is a part where we get stuck. We need some kind of LLM backend to know. Don't forget us when I'm on Primeagen scale. Definitely won't forget you, Paul, don't worry. I don't know what to do here. We have 2 minutes. We're gonna use OpenRouter. I'm just gonna feed it an API key. Come on, quick. 2 minutes out. Oh my god, I have a comma. Is that bad? No, it's not. Okay, that's good. Use this API key and this API and the following API to use an LLM to generate the suffix. Come on. TypeScript. Yes. Did that start? Okay, cool. Hopefully it can use OpenRouter. We have a minute. Oh no, play. Excellent. Set it up with Grok. Ooh, that would have been a good suggestion too. But yeah, we're just using OpenRouter. Oh, I didn't tell it which model. Was there a model in the quick? 3.5 turbo. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, let's search about elephants. Come on. Social structure? Yo, okay. This is kind of it, you know? This is open source, you know? Make the tree vertical expand instead of horizontal. Okay. Now, obviously, one of the great things about Globe Engineer was the diagrams, which we don't really get from an LLM, but I don't think we would have been able to do that. Okay, 28 seconds. Unfortunately. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Soundwaves, I hope you liked that prototype of the mind map generator. That's pretty much done. Does it make? I think it makes a sound when we reach the end. No sound. What do we want to learn about live streaming? What are some topics under live streaming? JSON platforms for live streaming. Let's just bug fix this. It seems there is a bug where the JSON is not parsing correctly. The first node always has prepended. All right, let's see if we can fix that JSON thing, and then pretty much done. How come? Good to see you. My Twitch subscriber. Make it better. Yes, I love that prompt. We'll definitely chuck that one in after I fix this bug. Nasser, thank you. Gemini claiming they're top on limsys. Number 3 in coding. Oh, Paul, what's up? Yeah, I actually saw that. New Gemini experimental top Limsys 3 weeks ago. No, it happened like yesterday, right? I think someone linked it on my Discord. No, let's have a look on Discord. Yeah, this one. Shout out Coin Collector. They're getting a legend status. They've been dropping some heat recently. Yeah, latest Gemini experimental 1.5 tested with over 6K community votes. Overall number 1, coding number 3. That's pretty interesting. And it's on AI Studio right now. But I've heard it's kind of hard to get it on the API. But that's cool. I want to actually have a look at Limsys's coding leaderboard. Like, what do they rate? What do they rate here? Chatbot. Where's the Limsys Arena? Is it? Chatbot Arena leaderboard. Overall coding. Yes, perfect. Here we go. Okay, O1 mini. O1 preview. 4.0 latest. This is super interesting comparing Aider leaderboard to Limsys coding leaderboard. Limsys has Limsys has 4.0 at number 3, whereas Aider doesn't have 4.0 until down here. And they interestingly have Sonnet under 4.0. In my experience, Sonnet has been way better than anything. That's why I kind of like Aider leaderboard, because it says that as well. But I guess it really depends on what you're doing. Like different tasks would produce different outputs. And even the same prompt run twice would produce different outputs. Like these LLMs outputs are so undeterministic that it's so hard to like benchmark these things. And also I don't know what method Limsys using. Conversation contains, yeah. Generally, like the Limsys Arena would be better because it's actually, I don't know how they source their prompts. I think it's community sourced. Whereas the Aider leaderboard benchmark kind of goes off the exorcism questions, which is like not basic, but like there's no doubt that these models have the questions that are in the exorcism tests in their training data. So it's like these models have already been trained on what Aider tests them on, but even still, like they don't get 100%. Like the best model only gets 84%. So I don't know. What's up, college girl Nadia? Hey, I have the college. Oh my god. Okay, I'm glad I stopped reading that. What is one thing you like about Docker? It's that you don't have to worry about like dependency installing and stuff, and like setting up your system to run whatever software. Docker gives you the whole system, so it's like this is contained, all the dependencies and everything is like, in here, and you don't worry about the external shit. What about creating automated API server creator based on diagram design? Would you like to expand on that? Can it run on a Raspberry Pi? Can what run on a Raspberry Pi? Dude, installed. Oh my god, where is this? What channel is college girl Lydia from? Is that Twitch? Is there a way to find out here? I'm gonna text to speech.
I'm not a squirter, eye cream.
YouTube. Whoa, wow, that's interesting. Normally all the like spam bots come on Twitch. Okay. How's Qwen doing? Okay, it's stuck. Sometimes it gets stuck. You can just Control C, and I just like to do clear, get a clear and test. That'll be the day. Dude, I have done some stuff with Docker before. Like when we first ran Agent Zero, that was with Docker, right? All right, I want to get some good clips with Explorer. How does a jet engine work? Let's have a look at this. Drink water, yeah, I should actually. That's a good point. I've just been drinking coffee. Just trying to stay awake. Ah, crap, and I just spilled it. Make an open source Globe Explorer. That'd be cool. We have already too many projects. So yeah, I don't know if you guys were here a few days ago, but I mentioned that I'm running a hackathon for creator tools, which ends in 5 days-ish. And there were a few tools that I've made. Oh, this isn't actually, I just realized that these tests that I'm running won't even run if I don't have the server running. Oh my god, this is completely ruined. Okay, we're gonna have to reset the branch. Let me go back to a working. How many? Okay, so since I started stream, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, is that 1 a.m.? Okay, no. We've started from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 useless commits. That's fine. We can reset. Let's reset to here. This should at least like run. I don't think it'll work. It'll at least run. And then a browser. Oh, nice. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, sick. Check out. So this is my block editor app. I've gone back to making the web app. It gets stuck somehow, and there's probably some other bugs, and I just want to leave CodeQwen running. I feel like it's a waste to not just have this running all the time. We're also today I want to try Windsail. Is that what it's called? Windsail? And ask which Git tool was that used to reset? Yes. This is my favorite tool for, what do you call it? Git visualization is what I call it. This is Fork, FORK. It's one of those things that they say it's not free, like WinRAR. You know WinRAR, you download it, it's like you need to pay, but you can just close the dialog. It's like that. This is the same model of, so I'm not paying for it, but every now and then it's like you need to pay, and I'm just like so yeah, it's called Fork, FORK. Somewaves asked what and how is Replit? Like, what is Replit? Okay, great question. So Replit is a great company, first of all. Their main product is an IDE in the browser. So, you know, like kind of like VS Code in the browser, but it's a bit more than just VS Code. You can run servers and stuff and like get web previews. Kind of puts the whole, everything you need for developing software inside the browser. And they have like inbuilt AI tools. They have their own AI building agent. They're a great company that's doing a lot of great stuff. They have their own models. They're just like trying to do everything that you could possibly think would be needed in the future for developers. One really cool, unique thing they have is Replit bounties. So occasionally I have people in the chat that know how to build software and they want to make some extra money. I haven't personally tried this, but you can check out Replit bounties and you can see like people asking for like small coding tasks for money. So, you know, if you know how to code and you want to make some money or even just learn, you know, this could be. I'm not sure if this is good or bad, but it's a thing. Frank Maggie, hello. Franco Maggie, sorry. Paul asked, why use Qwen? Is it as good as 3.5? Yeah, Paul, great question. So Qwen on the Ada leaderboard is better than GPT-4o. It's super small. It's only 32 billion parameter model, the biggest one. They have even smaller models. So it's probably the best open source model you can run locally for coding. Now, I'm not running this locally. I'm running the 32B parameter model on glhf chat, which is completely free. Oh, Franco, thank you so much. Wait, did we?
Nice and useful content. Is there any AI or something to build for it to do repetitively work? I work with marketing and want to automate some tasks. Don't know programming.
Good question. It depends what tools you're using. So is it tools in the browser you want to automate? One thing I've been recommending, now all of these tools are very primitive, so they're not very reliable. But I think like either Multion, if it's in the browser, Multion or Hyperwrite could be good solutions for automating stuff in the web. It's kind of like a chatbot you talk to, but it can also take actions, go to websites, click buttons, type text. So you might want to try those, like Chrome extensions. Now, there's other tools being made that can go beyond just the browser, but those are even less reliable. And then there's tools that are more traditional before the whole AI thing, like UiPath. And I think at the end of the day, it really depends what software you're trying to automate. Because there's also like, you can set up stuff with make.com. If it's like you don't need to physically interact with it, if it's just like all through APIs and stuff, getting like an automation set up with like make.com or like N8N is a solution. So these are like just some names you could look into. They all have their pros and cons, and none of them are super like easy. But I think the easiest, closest one is like Multion or Hyperwrite, but they're like not very reliable. There's also Bardeen and Magical Yes. Actually, Bardeen is pretty cool. I think that one that one's also a Chrome extension, right? So this one is actually a bit more noob friendly. If you're still in the chat, Franco, check out Bardeen. This one, it's like you manually kind of show the Chrome extension what to do, I think, and then it automates it the second time, kind of thing. Yeah. Thanks for mentioning that. Langflow, Flowwise, yeah. Harpa, Automata, all great suggestions. Thank you, chat. Tech friend Hindi. Bro, who is this? What channel? Bro, I need some way to see like what channel people are coming from. Hold on, let me double check that. What the fuck? Tech friend Hindi. Okay, he's not on, which I must be on YouTube. He is on YouTube. Bro, Tech friend Hindi. I thought that was me. How would I be chatting? I actually made a Tech friend Hindi on Instagram. Man, what the fuck? Hold on. Techfriend Hindi. I think like if you go instagram.com/techfriend.hindi. This is me. Techfriend Hindi on Instagram.
फ्रंट एंड बनाने के लिए कौन सा एआई इस्तेमाल किया? हाँ, प्रारंभिक फ्रंट एंड visual.dev के साथ, जो मुझे वास्तव में अच्छा लगता है, वास्तव में अच्छा, जैसे घटक बनाने वाला और एक
I love me with an Indian accent. But who is Tech Friend Hindi on YouTube? That ain't me. Dude, I'd love it if someone was doing this whole translation for free. They could have Tech Friend Hindi. That's fine. Can't find it. Tech no, I can't. Friend Hindi. Yo, wait, is this Hindi?
अब ये कुछ ऐसा है जो मैंने किसी अन्य वॉइस असिस्टेंट में नहीं देखा है। तो इंटरप्टिंग काउ इसकी अनोखी विशेषता ये है कि ये आपको रोक देता है। वे इसका डेमो यहीं दिखाते हैं।
यह कौन सा गीत है? अंधेरे रेगिस्तानी राजमार्ग पर।
Bro, this is so good.
इंटरप्टिंग काउ अंधेरे रेगिस्तानी राजमार्ग पर बोल मेरे ध्यान में एक हवा। ये जूडिल द्वारा टेल कैलिफोर्निया गीत से हैं। यह विशेष रूप से इस तरह से काम करता है कि
Dude, what? His banner looks good. What's his banner? Oh, yo! What the fuck? Who is this? Yo, whoever this is, please reach out to me on Discord. I will pay you. I will pay you to like keep this shit up, you know? What the fuck? And make me some banners and shit, man. What the fuck? Don't just do this on the slide. What the fuck? We could be a power force together. I'm doing this shit manually, man. This takes out like, oh my god. Yo, it's Tech Friend Solutions.
Hello developer, this is Arjun Verma, your technical friend.
Hello technical friend. Okay. Dr. Anand says, have you ever thought about opening a gaming channel? I would watch it. Yes, definitely thought about that. You know, actually, I first started streaming with the dream of eventually just being able to get paid by gaming. And yeah, a lot has changed since then. Like at the moment it's like I feel I have a very addictive personality. If I start gaming, yo, thank you for the roses emoji face. If I start gaming, I'm like gonna get deep into gaming, and I'm already struggling to keep up with all this work related shit without getting into the gaming addiction. Like I've been pretty good at not gaming this past year, but I know if I get into gaming, I'm very obsessive. I will get like I will want to play for hours every day, like many hours, like more than 4 hours every day. But once we get to a certain level of clout on like Twitch and stuff, I'll definitely do gaming. Like last stream, I played a bit of Smash at the end just as a test. But I think most people aren't here for gaming. So yeah, it probably would be a separate channel. Are you able to turn on captions when you do a live stream? Yes, there is. Yo, shout out to this person, Roy Shilkrut. They make so many cool open source OBS stuff, and they do have OBS local speech recognition and captioning using AI. So I can have live captions.
This is how I use Local Vocal for real-time transcription with buffering and real-time translation. Hello, everyone.
I just don't want to kind of run that on my computer, but it's possible. How many people would want to see that? Oh, you mean on YouTube? Doesn't YouTube use a transcript it generates for a CC? Yes, it does, but not live. Like, processes that stuff afterward. And it takes super long, man. It takes like a whole day, at least for my streams. For the like. Appreciate you. Double tapping the screen. Why does it start thinking? Whatever. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna delete key now. Yeah, looks like it's stuck. And end the stream. Thank you guys so much for... Yes, I see through. Thank you for the reminder. We just deleted that key as well. So it's all good. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys next stream. And Hakam just joined. We could continue Hakam just for you. You know, Hakam is one of my subs. I respect that. What do you want? Very nice. What topics do you want to see? Do I still have Ader running? I do. Do not fix by extending timeout. Find root cause. Yes. Let me... Nillis is on my to-do list. Why use Ader instead of Qwen? I don't know. Also, I think it's easier to run multiple Aders. Pulse has money, but so Qwen definitely does use more tokens, but we could have just set it up. Good thing about Qwen is you can use any model. So I'm using a free model with Ader, so it wouldn't cost much money, but yeah, it could fill the context window. Yeah, that's pretty much like one of the main and only reasons I don't use Qwen is it generally uses a lot more tokens, which can mean a lot more money if you're using a expensive model, or it can mean you fill up the context window when it breaks. Have I heard of OpenAI Operator? I have not. What's that? I guess Ader does the job more accurately than Qwen. Not necessarily more accurately, but generally more efficiently, like using less tokens. Yeah, this thing broken. Oh wow. I think